Yep, that screech was the opening for Emperor of the Fading Suns. Let's slip over and let's take a look at it. Maybe. Getting the video going.
For half a millennium, humanity has
there
lived
we
among
go.
the stars in darkness.
All right.
Humans
votes
reached
to
the stars
coalesce
long
then.
ago, building a republic of high technology and
If one of them is a
universal
Silv-E judge,
emancipation.
that's a good bet.
Then they fought.
All right, yeah, 2 good projects, or 3 good projects.
Finally lost
Nice
it.
stuff coming out this year.
Now a new dark age has
So I
descended
debated
upon
entering Emperor of the Fading Suns Enhanced into the
Greatest of
Silv-E Awards, but
civilizations has fallen.
that is for new games, not games that came out 25 years ago.
The ruins of
The Enhanced is essentially
stars.
a 25th anniversary patch. All right, keep looking over to my left because that's where the chat is.
Then from the ashes of our ruin, Vladimir halted.
Oop. Hey, what happened to my video? So this video was some cutting-edge 3D graphics back in 1995 when we first developed the graphics for this. So yeah, this was some stunning cathedral renderings as we land spaceships on into the game. All right, so we launched this as Emperor of the Fading Suns Enhanced because in doing our 1.5 patch, 25-year anniversary patch, we just had so many changes. I mean, Visual Studio was released the year this game came out. We had to transition over to new development areas, and so forth. And just to make this game work on modern machines was a bear in itself. We still had hundreds upon hundreds of other changes. So it's hard to call it a patch because we can't really patch the old game with what we did for this. You have to get the entirely new enhanced version of the game in order to play it. What's happening on GOG, where we've released this, is that hello, Thorsten Frank. What we've done with the release is people get access both to the classic version of the game with the 1.4 patch and this new enhanced version. Can you believe that these were some awesome 3D human models for that era? It was a while ago, I have to admit. So I've got a save game I've been doing as I've been streaming the development of it. If folks would like me to continue that, let me know in the chat. Otherwise, I'll go ahead and start a whole new game. And we'll see who we get to be this time. To go ahead and conquer the Empire. Oh, wait, this guy's Emperor. How am I going to become Emperor of this guy's Emperor? Oh my goodness, poor Vladimir. Guess this happens to guys named Vlad far too often. Oh, Thorsten Frank, can't wait to get my hands on 1.5. Glad to hear it. Yep, up on GOG now. Alright, we'll see a quick space battle and then we'll get into playing the game. Vote in chat if you'd like me to continue the save game I've been doing in the during the playtest live streams, or if you'd like me to start a whole new game and show you how this thing works and talk about the development. A lot of lessons learned since this game first came out. The game came out in 97. We started work on it in 95. But yeah, some of the lessons that John and others were talking about. Go with the tools you know. Of course, we didn't have the option to do this in Unreal or Unity. Neither of those existed back then. So yes, this was done in our own proprietary engines. And with the 1.5 patch, we allow a lot more modding. You can change almost anything. I mean, obviously, you can turn these videos on and off, but anything about the units, the technologies, how the game works, pretty significant. Uh-oh, beating up on that poor cruiser back there. Maybe it'll get away before someone else can shoot it. Uh-oh, Mason cannon. And there goes Vladimir's starship with its powerful gargoyles. All right, Thorsten Franks, I played both the original back then. And the tabletop, all right, excellent. All right, so let's jump on into the game. Woohoo! You get to hear our incredible EFS music. Let me hear how it sounds. All right, is that too quiet? Is that just right? As I like to run my voice, I don't want to be too loud for myself. All right, we'll go ahead and start up a new game. Currently, I'm being Lazarus of the Hazat. Let's start a new one so you can see the whole thing. We'll go ahead. Oh yeah, we've got some custom maps. Like talked about before. Dark Ages Galaxy and the Lost Worlds Galaxy. Sorry, you see some that I've been playing around with. They shouldn't be in there. I need to get rid of those. But it ships with some with Dark Ages and Lost Worlds. So you've got new galaxies that you can play on. We'll go ahead and do historical. And let's see. Did the Lihalan recently in a game. Let's go ahead and be the Al-Malik. House Al-Malik. That's the fun one. Everyone loves the Ducados. All right, you vote in chat. You don't know anything about them. Ducados or Al-Malik. So one of the fun things about this game is while in this release version, you have to have a human player. I've got it set up so you can run 5 AI against each other to test things out. And in fact, you can turn that on using our .dat and .ini files that ship with the game. There's a lot of modding you can do with this game. You've got all these .dat and .ini files that you can change all the little variables you want to. And it's going to make a lot more people modders at no time at all. I showed some of the modding tools in a previous live stream. So you can find that on the Georgia Game Devs channel. All right, I think we'll go ahead and go with House Al-Malik. Who shall we be from House Al-Malik? I won the game not too long ago. I'm going to turn off tutorials. That's something you'll want to have on when you first play the game. Play at different difficulty levels. We'll go to medium, but I'll keep the AI on beginner level. You can turn on and off the plague. Yay, the plague. Rebellion. Combat reports. The Universal Warehouse. That's a neat thing. Where you need resources to build things. The Universal Warehouse on, I can use items I make on the planet Istakar or on the planet Criticorum. But with it off, you actually have to ship your resources there. And somebody was commenting in the chat recently, they enjoyed being pirate nobles, raiding other players' resources they shipped around the galaxy. That's how Init's done. Oh my goodness. Brooke's on a roll. Brooke, I hope we're going to see you out there Sunday. I wish you had some new games to show off for the Silvies. But you'll get to come out there and play. Let me know, Brooke, if you want to be a judge for the Silv-E Awards. All right, Jesse James Allen voted Al-Malik, so we will be Al-Malik. Jesse James, I hope you're enjoying the music. Go ahead and play as Al-Malik. I won the game as you saw her last time. Let's do that again. He's good luck. I get to choose all of these various positive and negative traits: despotism, inbreeding, insanity, inept military training, tyranny, spendthrift, anti-trade, decadence, disdain trade, enemy in the church, enemy in the league. Yeah, that might be a little problematic if I went with all these. So maybe I shan't turn on all the negatives, but let's at least get an enemy in the church. That's kind of traditional for the Al-Malik. Administration, I get more money. Friend in the league. Maybe the league will vote for me. I've been playing with Battle Master a lot. That forces me to risk my my nobles in battle. So we're going to pretend the Al-Malik are great warriors. But yeah, all these different traits. You play as the head of a house, but these traits are the ones that affect not just you, but your entire house, because your house is doing all the work while you're ordering everybody around. All right, you begin with research. We're going to jump on microbiology, physics, psychosocial engineering. Microbiology starts with really nice things: hospitals, pharmaceuticals, genetics, and ends with plague bombs and nasty things like that, and chemically altered soldiers and so on. Physics are your basic weapons and the like. Game Dev Brooks says I should have started with inbreeding on. Do you mean for the game or just real life? No, obviously just for the game. Music is nice and dramatic as it should be. Thank you, Jesse James Allen. Brooke won't be a judge because the power would go to her head. All right. Let's go ahead and go with physics. Research tech. That gets us all the main weapons we really want to do. Oh, the new patriarch is orthodox. one of the big changes we did for this game is really made the religious aspects of the game more significant. So we have a cathedral, or church, right here, and we can change our sect allegiance. Right now, we're Orthodox like the Patriarch. But if we wanted to, we could go to the Almatheans, which are known for their healing and good works among the peasantry, the Eschatonics, which are the more mystic freakish, the Incarnates, who are horrible heretics, Vestites, who are the fanatic fundamentalists, the Brother Battle Warrior Order, and the heavy caste mendicant monks, which is just freakish, weird theology. So in the Fading Suns universe, humanity reached the stars, created the perfect society, and messed it all up. And now you're back trying to build it up again, while other folks trying to tear it back down. Emperor of the Fading Suns, you take the role of the lead of one of the houses, in this case Prince Usara, yes, female, but prince is a generic term, male or female, just like actor is a generic term for male or female actors, or anyone else who acts. So in this, Prince Usara is trying to enforce her control over House Al-Malik. You can see that we don't know much of what's on her own planet, and then reach out to become emperor, or empress in this case. And she may very well change her sect along the way, her religious sect. Yes, this game has a lot of sect issues and violence. So for now, we'll stay Orthodox. I don't know, we'll change it. That's fun, because that can cause rebellions, all sorts of crazy things as you change everyone's religious affiliations. Let's go a Vestite right off the bat. That's fundamental. These are the fundamentals, and we'll change it again later and really cause havoc across the world. All right. So yeah, so as the Dark Ages started in the year 4000 and spread, as you can see, it's now the year 4956, almost a whole millennium since the new Dark Ages began. We've lost information about most of the world. I mean, we know what it looks like, but we don't know what's going on there. We know that there are cities here, but not what's happening in those cities. And really, they're being run by rebels. In this case, probably Al-Malik traitors to my great Prince Usara. So I need to bring them to heal quickly. Quickly. So I've got this one big space cruiser. I can click on these, get information about the ships. These are actually Eschatonics up in space. Great. I've just gone to the fundamentalists who hate the Eschatonics. Wonderful. As Eschatonics, the people running my ship are Eschatonics, even though on the planet below, most of them were Orthodox. As Eschatonics, they had better armor and psi defense. Yes, psi attacks are a thing. They can spot better and they're more agile. But we'll see what negative effects that might have when I start loading it up with a Vestite fleet. Yeah, you can see my cruiser again. Top quality 3D graphics for 1995. I got a frigate. Check out that beautiful frigate. Oh, that's crewed by Incarnates, the heretics. Lovely. And all my Thanes on my assault landers. I've got a whole messed up fleet here, which is actually very perfect for the Fading Suns universe, where religious schisms are a major part of the setting. That's pretty funny how my ships are going to start shooting each other if I'm not careful. Great, I just made the house itself. The fundamentalists. Great, let's start shooting things. All right, my cruiser can bombard from space. Maybe there's a big beam weapon it can shoot down from space. I like to joke that really you could throw a heat-resistant brick down from space and do damage. Of course, there might be some issues with aiming. So we've got this farm controlled by rebels. So we are going to make them do our bidding. Let's attack the planet. Attack. Choose a hex to bombard. We'll bombard this hex because we want to take these 3 cities. Kabang! Lots of violence. Oh, didn't do anything. A little bit to that artillery. You see these green lines? That's their health. And I took up a little bit of that. Let's do it again. Maybe I can kill it all this time. But oh, man. I'm going to fire my Eschatonic ship captain. That's useless. One more time. Didn't even kill it. All right, this farm's going to be difficult to take. Now, even the other planets, I don't know anything about. I know about Istakar, my homeworld. We lost our map to this planet long ago. I'm going to send a ship there or buy the information from another party. So let's get our little frigates flying around to explore the universe. Go to Alon. Alon. Yay. And so Stigmata's a funky world. See all the space lanes coming into it? You go through jump gates to travel between worlds. This is the planet that blocks off all these alien infestations called the symbiotes. And if this planet falls, all the symbiotes come rushing through. And that's not good. So let's send a frigate over here to see what's going on. All right, this is Byzantium Secundus. Here, you can see the entire world map when I right-click on it. So over here is the Imperial Center, where there's all sorts of production going on. This basically turned into a whole world of metal at the height of the Second Republic, the height of human knowledge and learning. Now it's slowly sinking beneath the waves as the suns begin to fade. But here's the Imperial Palace. This is where I want to eventually inhabit. Right now I'm in my embassy, this fort over here. So this would be Usara's diplomat on Byzantium Secundus. So I've got a freighter here, and I got some good power legions. I'm going to board up power legions so I can show you how space transport works. All right, loading some troops up into the freighter. Shoot my freighter into space. Kabam! And start heading via Criticorum to Istakar so they can reinforce. Oh, I'm taking the northern route. All right. And everyone else can just go on sentry duty and sleep. Oh, I told you about the technologies we were researching. I should have showed you this part of it. We're researching physics. If we want to see what different things do, we can click in here. Here's a lot of the technologies we'll research through the game. So for instance, if I clicked on advanced physics, I would get some religious teachings about them. And now to the crux of my dialogues. Where precisely does one differentiate between humankind, gainfully putting the pancreator's works to good use, as holy Zebulon himself ordained, and warlocks perverting those self-same components to all manner of fiendish ends? When does the invisible hand that raises nourishing queege fungi from the Salathian fields, or carries some messenger kites aloft through the heavens, become the monstrous talons that scatters demon seeds of plague amid the groaning worlds, or dashes temples asunder with radioactive hellfire? We are currently researching this technology. Yep, all sorts of fun with that. Hey, Leonardo, thanks for joining. Emperor of the Fading Suns Enhanced. Yes, this is the enhanced version of the game. So we do indeed have more units up in space. Whoop. What did I do? Oh no, I shot all my... I might be a little asleep. I just sent all my transport ships to Stigmata. If the symbiotes get them, I'm in trouble. I was going to use them to do quick assaults around my planet. Looks like I might have to forgo that. Dear. That was foolish of me. Alright, well, you can do all sorts of trading. You need all these different resources. This is the Merchant League. Remember, I got a friend in the league. I can buy different things. I can buy food, energy, metals, trace materials, trace minerals, exoticas, chemicals, biochems, electronics, ceram, steel, wetware, monopoles, gems, and singularities. They're a little pricey, those singularities. I can also sell them. I got a sell price and a buy price. And early in the game, one of the best things to buy is metals. I'll purchase some metal from them. Went straight on into my fort, you can see. And I can use that to build things. I got a factory over here. You can start building self-propelled artillery. Yay! If I had electronics, which I could also buy from the League, I build strategic bombers, dive bombers, atmosphere fighters. And this list of things you can build really grows as you do your technology. Right now, we almost get to have nothing. Medium tanks, tank killers, engineers, artillery, anti-aircraft. But wow, the stuff you get later in the game is crazy compared to this. Thorsten Frank says, one thing I've always wanted was playing as Voldrak, Kurgan Caliphate, the Vow, or Minor House. Rising to prominence. Guess what? With the AFS Enhanced, you can create those exact mods. In fact, the Lost Worlds mod, or the Lost Worlds map I showed at the beginning of this stream, shows a number of the Lost Worlds we talked about in the Fading Suns books. Yeah, a lot of interest in the Voldrak and Kurgan Caliphate versions as well. So you can make those yourself, or play them when someone else makes them. All right. So over here, we'll build another medium tank. You never have too many medium tanks. Yes, you got to research the heavy tanks. And you see the resource they take. It takes 40 metal. That's where we're buying some of that metal. Yes, we have done that. Down here, we see we've got a fertile place. That's the sign that means that there's good food. You see fertile. This farm is taking care of that, but there's no farm down there. Looks like we should probably be mining up there. Got an arboreum here to farm the rivers. But clearly we need a lot more resources to do cool things. So, really regretting that I shot away those... shot away my spaceships accidentally. Let's get all these folks heading up. We got a rebel place there, so we're going to have them marching. Maybe they'll march over there and take it. I'll get other units marching around. I know I don't need... One of the thieves I haven't played it before. I know I don't need this many troops hiding out in these places right now. So I'll need them later in the game when the other players are attacking my planet. Right now I can strip the troops from them. Just leave somebody there to scout. See, I can sentry him and he'll scout if somebody shows up. And have everyone else start marching around. Yeah, lots of good units around that I can take into battles. I tell you what, I'm going to end my turn so I can get my ships back, because I can't do anything with them next time. I'm going to have to go a couple turns before I can really do anything with it. You get the warning, not all your units moved. Yay! Uh-oh, he's moving around troops. The rebels are moving troops there. Alright, research of physics has been completed. Got energy physics. Let's say what they say about energy physics. Oops, hold on. Go to the archive. The light is, of course, unknown and unknowable, and even as one who stares into the heart of a sun succeeds only in blasting his sight into eternal shadow, so those souls of pure intent, who seek to transcend the preordained limits of enlightened cognition, may instead find themselves overwhelmed by the darkness beyond all. Surely those who seek to chain the light into the sophistry of shape, theologically refracting it into such finite embodiments as particles and waves, gamma rays and radio waves, commit the same fatal error. For in categorizing that which is immanent, one succeeds only in affirming, however inadvertently, the false divinity of the all-encompassing shadow. My most learned colleague, Brother Hargavain, often disputes with me on this point, averring that just as souls are myriad manifestations of the omnipotent light within, so can the light itself manifest in an unending array of avatars, becoming simultaneously creator and created, finite and internal. I need not dwell overlong on the similarities between the good brother's postulations and the expurgated Voronok's heresy of the multiplicity, sent to the shadows of its origin in 4843 by the efforts of our most holy Inquisition. We can research this technology. Yes, there is an Inquisition in this game. I bet you didn't expect that. Hey EBM, I'm hoping we'll see lots of folks building their own mods and galaxies now that 1.5 is out. I'm hoping the same. As long as they stay true to the Pancreator's view and don't fall into heresy. Alright, let's research energy physics. Yes, energy physics. Can't believe I shot my entire fleet the wrong direction to the most dangerous planet you have. Alright, let's send all of you back to Istakar, please. Does give me more time, though, to shoot with my crews. Alright, so Alon, I'm going to send you over to Criticorum to meet up with that... yeah, the freighter was going. Alright, let's shoot that farm some more. Attack our nice, peaceful farmers. We've got tons of artillery. Whoa! Check it out. The rebels fled. I wonder where they went. They're consolidating their forces against me. That's not good. Ooh, they've got a noble. That's the evil varmints. Wow. They're moving all their forces against me. That's not good. I'm scared. Alright, let's continue moving our freighter from Byzantium Secundus with a couple power legions. The Inquisition is always watching, says EBM. Exactly. We can get these troops moving. Whoa, rebels! We've encountered rebel scum. They are coming after me. They're aggressive this game. I get for going on media, but let's attack. What do you say, everybody? We have got 8 units. So let's take a look at our forces. We've got some incarnate infantry. 4 incarnate infantry. Two incarnate militia. Yep, 2 incarnate militia. All my troops are incarnates. Alright, so I got a massive incarnate force of infantry, militia, and anti-tank guns and artillery. So let's group this whole group and we're going to go after the rebels. Normal, assault, or feint. They've got an artillery that's going to do me some damage, but I want to kill them before that artillery gets to shoot me too many times. So we're going to assault! Oh, Malik, ho! Oh no, they've got hidden units I didn't see. Wow, I'm in trouble. That was a bad move to assault. They have some tough units there. And I ran away. I did a brave Sir Robin and ran away. That was the wrong time to assault. They had all kinds of good guns hidden away. I messed up there. Ran back to that farm. They're going to be dead pretty quickly. Not good. Should get some reinforcements heading over that way. I'll send 1 medium tank and an officer. What do you say? They can reach the farm. Almost. Let's send a medium tank to the farm. Great. I'm sending a tank against an anti-tank gun. We'll send along the officer right after. Dee-da-dee-da-dee. Have that one sit there in case the rebel scum come to me. And I'm going to set most of the other units still in there. Oh, I didn't show you the engineer. I got a lovely engineer. Let's sit these troops here. I'll get my spaceships. Got a nice little palace port. And there's my engineer. That's what I should have done last turn. Get my engineer on it. I should have moved it up there to build a bridge. But I'm going to build it down here to build a farm. Because I need to get more resources going to sell to the League. So I will... If I build a farm here, it can harvest that fertile area as well as all that river. So I'll move him along. Build a road here. You can hear his road building skills in fine use. That's some bit of sound effects we've been using since the early 90s with our Machiavelli the Prince and Merchant Prince games. And I'm going to go ahead and build a engineer in the church. Those of you who are fans of Fading Suns, the board game, that'd probably be a preceptor. Yes, when the strategy game ended is when the first and second editions of the role-playing game picked up. We are now in the 4th edition of the role-playing game, and that is set a generation after this. Those sneaky rebels were ready. They were EBM. They were definitely ready. Hey, let me go ahead and share in chat the where you can get this game. In fact, you can not only get EFS Enhanced, but if you buy it, you also get the classic version of the game. So you can check it out there. And I did build a new... Did I start building that engineer here? Yes, I started building that. And you see it takes 100 metal and 100 food, and it takes 4 turns. So we're going to have a little bit of time before it comes out. So let's keep playing. Let's end our turn and get those spaceships to start doing my dirty work, because we've got a rebel army on the move against us. Oh, he retreated. I expected to lose those last units. We got that medium tank we build a self-propelled artillery to follow it up. Build. Yes. The symbiotes are on the move. They captured a city on absolution. Gotta love that old art. Alright, freighter to Istakar. Gotta use our ships intelligently. Hey, I can explore the Lihalan Homeworld. That's Kish. That's purple. That's one of the other major groups. Alright. So we've got 2 kind of spaceships. We got landers that can land anywhere, and freighters that really want to land in buildings. Or in cities. Let's go up and grab one of the landers. And let's drop it into... Where do I want to drop it? Into the fort? Yeah, let's drop it in the fort. We can load an anti-tank gun and an artillery on it. Shoot it back up into space. Launch! Get back down, and we got to start exploring what the rebels are doing out here. So we can land even in the mountains. Yes, we'll unload. Now those units can move, so we're going to move them right into the fort, or into the farm. Oh! And it's occupied. I'm in trouble. Let's see if I can lose my units. Yep, there's still... Hey! My guys did a good job in this fight. Let's see, were they experienced? Nope. They were just fortunate. Nice. I didn't expect to win that. All right. So now that farm is mine. You see it's changed color. It's no longer controlled by the rebel scum. And, did I fire my cruiser this turn? No. Guess they ran out and came back in when I was bombarding the planet. Smart folk. Let's go ahead and land. My big bulk hauler. This is my bulk hauler. Carries lots of stuff. I'm going to drop it right into the fort. Now I'm going to move one of my nobles onto it. We'll consider this Ysara herself ready to lead the charge. And she is going to get into the bulk hauler. Though the nicer quarters in the bulk hauler, mind you. Get a medium tank. Let's get a couple of my smiters. Wolfen is the medium tank. Shoot that up into space and land it in my new brand spanking new farm. Yay! Let's do a little bit of exploring with my medium tank to see where those... Hey, gems. I definitely want that. Well, I guess they ran back in. That's crazy. My cruiser last turn just missed everything, but this turn they ran back in. So let's go ahead and... Whoa, they all came here. That's a lot of rebels. I'm shooting it and not doing much damage. That's going to be a tough nut to crack. And another lander picking up folks in the fort again. We've got a new medium tank. Put a couple medium tanks in my lander. I really need these troops to get experience quickly. Fly these up. Fly me to the Istakar moon. And drop them right here. Bring up this force. Beep, 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 beep. But that's really... I'm not comfortable sending those troops against them. And they got a noble in there as well, who gives them bonuses. All right, Jesse James Allen. Cool to see you play this. Lots of insights on how to play. Yeah, but I'm not doing that well right now. Definitely getting a little bit handed to me. I've got other live streams where I've done better. My own game is beating me up right now. So, let's see what time we're at. We're at 7:30. We're not going to play a full 10 turns to get to the vote for regent, because that's a really cool part of this. I haven't even touched on fun things like diplomacy. I should be making alliances. Hey, Lucinda, why don't you give me an alliance with you, and I'll give you a technology. I don't have any technologies you want. I'll give you a planet map. Got a little map of Byzantium Secundus, and I'll appreciate it. Probably won't get an alliance out of that, but we'll give it a try. Maybe House Hawkwood will give me some technology. Hey, Cedric! You got lots. You already have physics. Everybody's got physics. Maybe the Ducatos don't. Maybe I can make an alliance. Oh, look at that handsome fellow. Nikolai, Prince Nikolai of House Ducatos. Yeah, let me have your psychosocial engineering. And I'll... Oh, they already have my physics too. Shoot, I don't have anything to give them either. Oh, well. I don't have much to give them for diplomacy right now. But then you get into the really the key aspects of this later. For instance, give me your votes at the next election. Okay, and I'll give you an alliance. And I'll give you a ministry if I'm elected. The Stigmata Garrison. That gives them control of all those troops on Stigmata. I'll give you money. Money, 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 money. But what you can also do is the or. Give me all your votes in the next election. Or I'll declare war on you. I'll ask the Patriarch to excommunicate you. I'll unleash the plague. Only if I have plague bombs. And neutralize our alliance. We don't have an alliance yet. EBM says, getting your butt kicked by your own game is a plus in my book. Yep, me either. Yep. Well, it is beating me about like a redheaded Al-Malik. Alright, so we won't do any, but it shows you some of the various. This shows you your piece, your very strength. If you have an alliance, you can see how their finances are doing. Oh, we can get some money from the Vow. Well, look at those freakish aliens. The Vow have no use for your technology. However, we'll give Firebirds in exchange for map information. Are you interested? Yes. I'm going to be a traitor to humanity and give them map information for Byzantium Secundus. This information about my house. Asal Malik. How much I'm making in taxes. I can skim the tithe. I collect the tithe for the Universal Church on my planet. Everyone's supposed to give 10% or more. And I can take a little bit of that for myself if I so desire. Thurston Frank, I just remember that I never managed to befriend the Vow. Yeah, the Vow are something we're still looking at ways to improve. We've improved a little bit for this version. Still not the full impact we want them to have. But anyway, so I'm skimming some tithes. You've increased the tithe skim. Can reduce my loyalty. Yes, let's do it. No, people don't seem to like that. All right, let's do a fight here. I'm not going to play that much longer, but let's at least get a fight here. Maybe I won't die in this attack. All right, it's Usara's baby sister who's leading this attack. Prince Yezamina. So, no, I'm sorry, Duchess Yezamina. Let's say it's Duchess Yezamina leading this attack. We can do this one normal, none of that funky assault stuff. Look how there's a lot of stuff in there. Oh, Yezamina died. Look at that skull and crossbones on poor Yezamina. But she took the mine. Valiant sacrifice will not be forgotten. Units heal better if you lead them in a building, so I'm going to leave that unit here, and the rest are going to march on to the next farm over there. Which is probably still empty, because I think all of its troops were in there for a big army. They killed Duchess Yezamina. Poor Duchess Yezamina. Alright, so you've seen... Yeah, you can send messages to other players. You are going down.
Message sent.
Yes, there's a big multiplayer facet to this game as well. Alright. We've done a little over a half hour, going on 45 minutes of playing EFS Enhanced. Been a long stream for me. I'm going on 2 hours. So, yep, gave her life to secure the gems. You're right, EBM. If there's anything else specific people want to see, let me know. Again, it is now available on GOG. I love the fact that you can get either version, the Enhanced or the Classic, and get them both, in fact. And we'll continue doing interesting things with this. We're definitely supporting the mod community. There's a great online group of modders for this game who've made great additions already, Hyperion, Nova, and more. So we're looking forward to more great mods out of this. Byzantium Secundus. When I become regent, I can assign people to various Imperial offices, gives them the fleet, all the... Yeah, let's find the Imperial Fleet. That's some of the Imperial Fleet. Yeah, look at all those lovely ships, including a dreadnought. Kitty's dreadnought. Look at that big ship. That's the power. Oh, elite Kitty's dreadnought. That's what I want. Yum, yum. Yum, yum, yum. And they also have a fleet over Byzantium Center with another dreadnought. But if you were the Stigmata garrison, they've got a lot of troops here on this planet. You can lift off to do all sorts of cool things. You have access to all the resources on this planet. But if you strip it, well, maybe the symbiotes get through and kill more people. And the Imperial Eye I mentioned as well. There is on Byzantium Secundus. The Imperial Eye is the main spy agency for the Regent. So they control this part of Byzantium Secundus. But more importantly, they have these cool forts on everybody's homeworld right there. I haven't explored it yet. Let's go take a look at it. Let's send an infantry up to see what's in there. And I won't see everything because infantry don't have the best spotting ability. So I only see this. I see there's a lander, a couple of planet-to-space missile launchers, elite infantry, flaks, anti-tank gun artillery. I know there's more stuff in it. For instance, any veteran player knows there are spies in the Imperial Eye fort that you can't see, and they can do nasty things. They can assassinate nobles and all kinds of funky stuff. So... but if I get elected, or if I get appointed head of the Imperial Eye, I control all of the troops in all these forts. And that's a great way to start messing with the other players. So it's a the Stigmata garrison is kind of the most obvious way office to take, because you just get a lot of troops and you lift them up, you attack some other planets with them, and you take over those planets. The Navy, Imperial Fleet, requires a little more finesse. You don't have the ground forces, but you definitely have control of the space lanes if you want it. So it depends how you want to use it. Just bombard enemy planets or raid their shipping or whatever. You can blockade very effectively. If you're playing the game with the Universal Warehouse off, the fleet's a great tool. If you play the Eye, you can be really tricky and do all sorts of neat stuff. But all the other players suspect that you're going to be really devious. All right, yeah, you hear my coughing. My voice is starting to go, and I got a lot of streaming to do this weekend. So I'm going to go ahead and call the stream here. That is a quick look at Emperor of the Fading Suns Enhanced, released today, 9 o'clock this morning on GOG. Check it out. Join us for Siege this weekend. Lots of great stuff happening. For those of you who aren't using the GGDA channels, I will share the link for the Siege schedule. One moment. Because a lot of good sessions on game development will be streamed here. I hope everybody enjoyed looking at Coalescence. I saw a couple of votes for Coalescence for Best Student Game. Guardian as well was fun. And of course, you get to check out Metacell Genesis at Siege on Sunday. All right, EBM says, thanks for the stream. You're quite welcome. Thanks everyone for joining. Thurston Frank, glad you could join. Absolutely. And this will be up as a VOD for a while, so check it out. Send your friends to it. And I'm looking forward to some multiplayer games of Emperor of the Fading Suns. Take care, everybody. Great playing today.